Hi, activity 11.25 is volume applications. Again, I'm going to give you hints on these problems and then we're going to collaborate on them. So there are five problems. Number one said Jones Construction Company is building a rectangular drainage ditch that is 800 feet long. Let me try to visualize this. This is like 800 feet. It is 6 feet wide and 5.5. A truck can carry 200 cubic feet of dirt. How many truckloads? Again, you need to run to the whole next whole number. So figure out the volume. Each truck can be 200 cubic feet. How many truckloads do you need? Okay, second one, volume of the same pyramid. We found the surface area of volume of a pyramid, and it's 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Well, with us, we have height. We don't need height. So we have everything we need in this picture. The square has a side of 230 meters. Number three also looks familiar. We found the surface area of the sidewalk. Now we want to find volume because we still get the garden that has a radius of 2 yards. The walkway is 1 yard, and we have it 6 inches deep. Oh, different units. You're going to have to convert. So we can figure out the volume. You can do it different ways. You can do the volume of the large cylinder minus the volume of the smaller cylinder. The big thing is that it is 6 inches. So you're going to make that 30 yards, or you convert everything to inches. You can do that too. There are 36 inches in 1 yard because there's 12 inches in a foot and 3 feet in a yard. So there are 36 inches in 1 yard. You can make it all go to inches. You can make it all go to yards. But you need to figure out how much cement is needed. So you better get an answer in cubic inches or cubic yards. Either way is good. Okay, number four is a store sells 2 tons of freezers. This problem, by the way, is the volume version of the area problem we did with the coffee top table. Coffee table top, sorry. And you have two freezers. A freezer is a rectangular prism. So for A, it's $320. The measurements are 2 by 3 by 3.5 feet. B is $400, and it's 2 by 3 by 4. You want to figure out the cost per cubic foot. So I would go back to that coffee table top problem and figure out how we figured out the cost per, I think that was square feet. Now it's going to be cubic feet. And then figure out the best value. The last one is a standard tennis ball can. Is a cylinder that slightly holds 4 tennis balls. So tightly, I think of that as touching all sides, top, bottom, and the sides. You want to know the percent of the can that's occupied by air. So if I want the volume of the air, that would be the volume of the can minus the volume of the 4 balls. The balls are spheres, the can's a cylinder. If I want percent here, that's going to be volume of the air over the total volume, which is the volume of the can, and then it should be times 100. We are not given any measurements. We don't need them. We can just do this in terms of R. If that stresses you out, pick a number for the radius of the sphere. So if you pick an R, just know that these tennis balls and the height of the can would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 R's. And then obviously the radius of the cylinder is also R. So we can solve this. We're picking a number for R, just leave it in terms of R because the artist will divide out and you will get a percent at the end regardless of what you pick for radius.